Hi, welcome to the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela. It's Christmas Eve here, so the 24th of December, and I am just about to start my 12 cast-ons of Christmas. So as it's Christmas Eve and everyone is doing Christmas Eve cast-ons, a lot of people make socks for their Christmas Eve cast-ons. I believe that was something that was popularised by Danny of the Little Bobbins podcast YouTube channel. So I am going to cast on a pair of socks. I will be making the Foxy Lady socks by Lauren Riker. So let me just show you the socks. These are a pattern from the Knitter magazine, and this is issue 130, which I picked up a few weeks ago. But I believe these socks also feature in a book, and the book is called Knitted Animal Socks, 6 Designs by Lauren Riker. I picked up the main colour of my yarn when I was at Yarnporium a few weeks ago. So this is the Soxier yarn from Coop Knits, and this is colour 117 Almudine. Let's see if I can, my camera probably won't focus on that. No. And I have got some Cascade sock yarn in my stash that I'll use for the faces, the white, but the white faces are actually duplicate stitched onto the sock once it's finished. I'm going to be making a few changes. This pattern is knit toe up, and I am going to knit it cuff down. The pattern features a short row heel, so I'll probably pop in a Fish Lips Kiss heel. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit of thought to start with, because as you can see the socks feature a couple of ears. So I'm, instead of, obviously when you knit the sock toe up, these are you sort of cast off along here, leave these stitches on and then decrease, but I'm going to start by casting on a couple of stitches and then increasing out, and then I'll join those on. But I think it should be more than doable, and other than that it's a fairly simple sock pattern. So those are my plans for the day. I will also be making an adjustment on the needle size. This pattern for some reason calls for 3 different needle sizes: a 2.25, a 2.75 and a 3.75. So I can see where the 2.75 and the 3.5 come into it. I think the 2.25s are just for the cuff by the looks of it. And the pattern also is a 60 stitch pattern, but I'm going to do my customary 64 stitch pattern on a 2.25mm because I know they fit me well. I don't think the duplicate stitch will affect that very much. So yeah, I'm going to get winding this up now and cast on my first project. Work on it today. We've had a fairly lazy day so far. I woke up late and then we've just popped up to town to get a few last minute food bits, but now the rest of the afternoon will be in front of the TV watching some cheesy Christmas movies. So I'm just going to see how far I get on this today. I will pop back and show you my progress, although I'm planning on making some short videos for my 12 cast-ons, and I will probably post them the day after, if that makes sense, because then I can get some nice footage of how much progress I've made on the project. But I'll do that the following morning when there's some decent light. So yeah, not sure when these videos will actually go up, but I'll try and post them one a day. So time to get winding this beautiful yarn. It's such a lovely rusty orange colour. I'd love a sweater in this colour. Yummy. But these are for my Foxy Lady socks, so time to get cracking. morning, and I thought I'd just pop by to show you my progress on my Foxy Lady socks that I cast on yesterday. So just as a quick reminder, pattern is by Lauren Riker, and I have made relatively good progress on the first sock. I have knit the leg and I have turned the heel. As you can see, I also started yesterday evening doing the duplicate stitch for the Foxy's face. I also did a fair bit of the white, but by the time I got to doing the white, it was really quite late at night and I couldn't really see what I was up to. So when I looked at it this morning, it was really quite scruffy, the duplicate stitch for the white. So I've decided to rip out what I'd done and save it for another day when I've got some proper daylight. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame because I had hoped that maybe I would have one of the Foxy's faces done. As you can see on the pattern, the foxes here have little ears, and I misread the pattern because, as I mentioned, I'm converting it to be knit the opposite way. So I couldn't quite get my head around the little points for the ears, but having read the pattern again, I now know what I need to do. So I will be picking up those and adding them on at the end. I don't think it will make a huge amount of difference. I do have a slightly wonky heel. I'm not sure what happened. I've got the right amount of stitches, but when I was knitting, I've put in a Fish Lips Kiss heel. When I was knitting the heel, I ended up with a couple of extra stitches one side than the other, but once it's on my foot, no one's going to know. This yarn from Coop Knits is such a gorgeous colour. I love it more and more the more I work with it. So yeah, that's my progress for the 12 cast ons of Christmas, day 1.